Hey you guys, today I'm going to talk about the Rap Game Season 4. I'm going to review episode 10, 11, and 12. I'm just going to tell you what I think on, just like a quick review on all 3 episodes since I've been backed up. So episode 10 was when they were paired with past guests. And Lil Bree ended up getting sick. She was being grouped with, I think it's J.I. the Prince, the little New York boy. And when she couldn't perform, I was so proud of him. Because I was like, he killed every last one of them by himself, and he deserved the win because he killed it. Super Peach, that girl a little touched. I don't mean talk about other people's kids, but she's a little touched. She messed it up for Ricky Biddy because Ricky Biddy didn't know how to go off of her and stuff like that. She wasn't telling her what she was going to do. So I felt like that was like really a sabotage on Ricky Biddy. That getting all up in Rapunzel's face, Rapunzel wanted to hit the shit out of Ricky Biddy, and I thought that was out of line on Ricky Biddy to be getting all in her face. You don't have to do all that battle to get your point across. I think when people do that, to me, they show that they're losing. Corey, I was a little disappointed in you as a manager when you got scared for your son to be going up against Homeboy, because I was like, why you mad? It's 2 of them. And if 2 of them can't get with him, they don't need to be up there. Like, come on. So I was like really irritated with that episode. The little boy from Baltimore, he ended up coming back, and he was grouped with Jordan. I just don't see it for Jordan, but Jordan see it for Jordan, so it's fine. But that's what happened with episode 10. Really wasn't that much. Like I said, it didn't really excite me. Episode 11 was a lot better. They had to do a Sweet 16 party, and it was boys against girls, so I liked that. I didn't know how that was going to work with the girls. I thought the girls was going to do horrible because they all are 3 different people. They have 3 different personalities. They all think they better than the other one. So I didn't think that was going to go well, but it did. It really did. I liked how Bree manager incorporated stepping with their performance. Street Bud and Jordan, like I told you, Jordan's so cocky that he irritates me. He really, really irritates me. When they was doing that song with the girl name in there, I kept saying, I don't think they should do this. But because they thought they was performing for a girl, and then JD ended up coming saying he didn't think it was fair for just a girl to win, so he ended up making it a boy a winner to celebrate his Sweet 16 just as well. So they had to go back and try to figure some stuff out to incorporate the young man, and they had to redo their whole outfit look of how they wanted it to do. I thought it was really, really cute when they showed the little girl reaction to them coming to her house and telling her that she won for the party. I thought that was really, really cute. But the performance overall, the girls ripped it. They killed them boys when it came to them. And I felt like the boys were overexcited to me. They were so lit and so pumped up that I think they was forgetting that they were in a competition and they were performing against them girls. Because them girls had a whole dance routine. They just looked the part of performing as a group and stuff like that. That hit list: number 5 Jordan, number 4 Street Bud, number 3 Rapunzel, number 2 Ricky Biddy, and number 1 Bree. And that hit list was on point. That I didn't see nothing wrong with that hit list, because that week Rapunzel ended up getting sick, and Rapunzel was her and her mama was mad about her getting number 3, but I'm like, you deserve number 3. You wasn't better than the other 2 girls. You should be glad you even placed, because at least you got to perform being sick. Bree didn't even get to perform and didn't get to play. So to perform and place at 3 and be sick, I thought that was a really good thing. You could have been really horrible and got number 5. I'm just saying. But yeah, I really liked that episode where the girls had to really talk to each other. Then we had episode 12, which was the press tour. And that one came on this Friday. I really enjoyed it. Because it shows these kids what you have to go through. I was disappointed in Ricky Biddy for the only fact I feel like she's not doing this for herself. She's doing this for her dad. It feels like she's over it. And if you're complaining about all of this stuff that you have to do, take all these pictures and all this stuff, and you're complaining now, you're not ready for this life. You're not ready whatsoever, because you will be in more photo shoots, especially if your career takes off. You will be in a lot more photo shoots, a lot more interviews where people are asking you questions that you might be uncomfortable with. When that lady was going in on her about the way she looked and stuff like that, you've been told, well, I can't even really be, I can, but it really goes down to her dad. You have been told over and over again, this girl looked too old. No, you might not have to put pigtails in her hair or whatever, but you can still tone it down with that girl. 13, she don't need the big ass hoops on. Now, Rapunzel, you was talking about Ricky Biddy, but I was like, girl, your nails ain't 15 years old. So be quiet if you got some little stuff you need to work on too, because you don't look 15 either. But yeah, my thing is her manager messed her up as far as the interview because she didn't know how to answer those questions. When that lady asked her, who is she doing the music for? And she was like, you mean to tell me you doing it for my age or something? There was a way that Ricky Biddy could have answered that question. She could have said, yes, I make music for everybody, all genres of life, all ages, party music, have fun, stuff like that. That's the way she could have answered that question. When they asked her who was like her mentor or whatever, and she lied and said Queen Latifah because she heard Bree say Queen Latifah. I'm like, girl, you probably don't know none of Queen Latifah music. But my whole thing, she could have said, even on that part, there was a way to answer that. She could have said Willow Smith, because Willow is more of a kid. You know what I'm saying? She could have just threw a kid out there, whether Nicki Minaj is her mentor. It was a way for her to even turn that around of not answering that question, or answering a question where we knew that was not your right answer. When they met with Tiana Taylor, I thought that was cute. I really love Street Bud. I really, really loved him, because everybody was telling Tiana Taylor if they didn't win, Street Bud should win. So when he came in, because she like, well, I want to meet Street Bud because everybody think he should win. So who is this Street Bud? When he came up in there, I liked it because he didn't know who she was, and it made his interview with her on the live stream go well. It made him be himself, stuff like that. I was so happy for Street Bud. I was also happy for Bree, because you can see that she's trying to come out of her shell. She still got a lot of work to do when it comes to coming out of her shell. But I do want her. I liked it. Rapunzel, they were getting mad about her saying the stuff about the bullying thing, and I totally understood that, because I was like, what about the girls that haven't been bullied? What about the girls that's not skinny? You still have to relate to them. But if you gonna get on Rapunzel for keep saying that, you gonna have to get on Brie for keep saying the same story she been saying too as well, because her whole thing is about rapping about her life and where she coming from. And I'm like, okay, every time somebody have asked her that question, that's the same answer she has been said. So do you want her not to be relatable to the kids that's not from the hood, that didn't grow up in Houston, don't know nothing about Houston? So if you gonna get on one, you kind of got to get on the other one with that one. But like I said, I liked it, the photo shoot. I liked the blogger interview that they had to do. And like I said, the live stream with Tiana Taylor. What I didn't like was Tiana Taylor ugly ass braids. I love me some Tiana Taylor. Been watching her since her Sweet 16 on MTV. Love her. Like her music. She got a song with I think it's Yo Gotti. Love it. I think it's called Maybe. It's in my playlist. I love that song. But girl, them braids was horrible. When she took Jordan glasses and told him to rap, I was like, you still sound the same to me, but okay. I just don't see it for Jordan. He's cocky. He can't rap. He can't complete a whole 16, because both times he rapped, I was like, he didn't even do a full 16. So I'm like, whatever. The hit list with them was number 5, Ricky Biddy. Ricky Biddy. Number 4, Jordan. Number 3, Rapunzel. Number 2, Bree. And number 1, Street Butt. And it should have been. It should have been. That hit list it was on point. I keep telling y'all, Tiki is a bad manager. She bad for business for her daughter. When her daughter was sitting there crying, I didn't know if she was crying more from being hurt that she was number 3, or more for being hurt that her mama was embarrassing the hell out of her. Oh my God. And then to take for Corey to go console her and talk to her and make her feel better. And that's when Tiki realized, oh, I can't let this lady one-up me and console my daughter, so let me go over here. And you still didn't console your daughter. You set your ass on the sideline and let her console your daughter still. But like I said, she's bad for business when it comes to that little girl. I really, really do, because she don't know how to handle rejection well either. She fly off the handle. She go crazy. She act like a groupie. I'm just not here for that. I'm really not here for that. I'm ready for next week. I'm so ready for next week, because they're going to get their songs. They're going to get to perform. It's going to be the finale, this week. And I'm here for it. I think that Street Buzz should win. As much as I love Bree, and I think Bree got talent and stuff like that, I think that Street Buzz fits more of So Def. And so I want him to win. I think his mom, Corey, is an awesome manager, especially for a kid. So, she's the best manager out of all the kids. As much as I like Bree and her manager, I just like a little bit more of the manager side of Corey more. And Street Bud just fit with So Def. He just fit. So, y'all tell me what y'all thinking about it. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video, because I have to go do Love and Hip Hop, New York and Miami. I hope I'll do Miami tonight. But if I don't, it'll be up tomorrow when I get off of work. But I'm going to do New York, since I already watched that one. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.